Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The first thing I want to do, I want to thank all the new subscribers. I'm shocked. In the past little bit, I've gained quite a few subscribers, and you know how much I appreciate that. That reminds me, if you're new to the channel, do something simple, subscribe. You know, I've been watching a few vloggers over the past few weeks. So another thing I want to bring to your attention too, I did survive the Fiesta here. It was nice, family and friends visiting, and everybody eating well, and it was just overall a great experience. It's a one thing a year, about 3-day event. This year, it was actually very good. Anyway, let's get back to the story. And I've been watching a few vloggers, and I've noticed that a couple of them, they're kind of in they view things differently, and this all pertains to having an age difference between a spouse and why we choose women of the age group we end up with. There have been a lot of negatives because of the age differences. And you know, I can understand that. My home country, which y'all know is the United States, you got to think of something. Just because we age out and things in life ends up putting us on just our income on just Social Security alone. Now you tell me how many women with an attitude and proper frame of mind be interested in my own country, and a guy on Social Security that owns nothing, drives a 20-year-old vehicle. You tell me how many would be interested. So, you know, there's people out there that are forced to live alone because, you know, you have nothing to offer. And then they want to say that when we come to another country, especially the Philippines, we actually get a supportive significant other, in my case, wife. They want to view it as their, I don't want to use negative words, but you know what I mean. No. You know, if you think about it, how can they view it that way? Because, you know, when we was in our home country, we had nothing. And when we're here, we still have nothing other than our money goes a little further. And, you know, what's wrong with having someone that will back you and take care of you and actually enjoy life together with you and enlighten your spirits, make you happy? What's so wrong with that? See, they don't understand. Here, it's not always true, but the majority it is. The girls grow up in a family environment, and they learn to take care of the household. And they keep that close bond in the family. So when they get ready to choose a significant other, They want someone with similar in frame of mind. They don't want someone that's insecure, not caring. And it's not always true, but there's enough young couples out there I've seen that do great here in the Philippines. Is what I'm talking about. I see it pretty regular. And they're pretty loyal to each other, which is another plus. But there's a lot of cases where they, for example, they don't get married, they just live in partners, and it happens pretty regular. They end up with a baby, and the guy just says, "Well, I don't want the responsibility," and walks away. He ain't got no ties. Then the girl is left with no income, no support, no place to go. I mean, duh. And then someone like me comes along. Of course, Grace didn't have no kids. And we show that we're very affectionate. And we still have a youthful mind. And we want to explore things around. And, you know, and they want to be able to do similar things too. Well, Grace and I have taken many road trips. And we've explored a lot of places here in the Philippines. It's sad that I didn't do videos of every place we went, but it never crossed my mind. I was so entertained, I never thought about it. You know, we've been to places that just out of this world, fantastic. Which, if I lived in my home country, I couldn't get out and do that. And you want to know why we choose to come here and take on a young bride? Us old guys, we like being cared for. We like the attention. We like the affection. You know, it's nice to sit down with someone at a meal and be able to have a conversation or tell jokes too that sometimes are not too funny. Mine's not. You know, it's nice. And it's nice to be able to sit down and have a movie with popcorn. You know, Grace and I do that quite regular. Yeah. It's nice to be able to take, well, a spur of a moment thing and do a road trip. Unplanned things. And it gives me a life that I would never be able to have if I stayed in the United States. You know, there were several that commented that we're marrying children. Well, you know, it's sad to say these girls become adults early because of the way they have to live life. It's a hardship. Grace was more mature than any woman I ever dated in the United States. I'll just be honest with you. That's some of the differences. So they get mature early in most cases. Now, it's not true on everyone. And there's, you know, I see it. I can't say that happens 100%. But in most cases, a tight family, the girls do mature very early. They don't get a childhood as you would see in the United States. All these toys to play with and TVs and a nice secure home and everything handed to them, a good education. But the problem is, the kids in the United States now, in most cases, both parents have to work. So they lose that family tie. Here I see the kids following their parents around and doing things with their parents. And, in most cases, especially out here where I live in the jungle, they have nothing, really. They live in a place that you wouldn't even use for a shed to put your tools in. But they got something that few have. They got that family tie, that bond. And that's something you don't get to see very often unless you come here and actually just open your mind up and watch. So I watch them here at the creek. They bring their laundry, their dishes, and so forth. And they sit there and have their little chats and do their work. You can see the closeness, the bond. I enjoy that. As everybody knows, I'm very supportive to my community. As you've seen, I was amazed on my birthday. Just how important I actually am to them. I didn't realize that. How much they appreciate what I do. I had a loss for words. So it's hard for me to understand now. I've been here so long. When I see these videos, people being so negative because there's an age difference. Again, they don't see that they can actually be a relationship, a true relationship. They view it in a different manner, and it's sad. But society forced us to make these moves. Now, there's a lot out there that don't never make that move, or cannot make that move, for health reasons, one thing or another. For those that do make that move and actually come here and develop a relationship similar to Grace and I, they know what it's about. They know what true happiness feels like. Something few get to experience. I enjoy being happy. Every day I wake up, I'm amazed. Now, how many people can say that when they wake up every day? Can you? Can you look in the mirror and just smile and say, God, it's amazing. Life is amazing. I'm amazed every day. I've already had my coffee. I'm sitting there smiling and thinking about today. Grace and I are planning to do a few things today. One thing, we're taking some of our company to the port so they can head back home to school and work and so forth. And life is good. But anyway, for those out there that want to be negative, I think you ought to do a little more research. Open your mind up and see what really is going on. It's not just because they're young. It's the frame of mind, their attitude. And what they can give back, make another person feel good, and have that bond that we most have lost, which is sad. But anyway, you can do something for me. If you don't mind, subscribe. And thank you. Thank you very much.